This video we will walk through creating our first app in React and give you a walkthrough of folder structure of React project. I also give you two different methods for creating a React app. First of all, let's move to the documentation. As you can see here, there are various ways to create a React project. You can create a project locally, or you can just use the online playgrounds provided by React. There are CodePen, Code Sandbox, and Stack Blitz. But for this playlist, we will not be using those playgrounds. We will be creating a project locally. So as you can see here, there are a few commands which we have to write to create a React app. Uh, this is npx create react app. First of all, let's understand what is this create react app. So we'll go to npm, search for create react. So it is the React library to create React projects. So as you can see here, we can also install this library globally with the help of npm. But we will not be installing the library globally. We will just be installing it once for creating the project one time. We will be using npx. So create a folder. I have named it YouTube, and then this is the empty folder, and just write command npx create react app and the app name, which will be, I guess, srp pixel. The typo. Press enter. Depending on your internet, it will just take few minutes to install the project. So as you can see, finally the project has been created. So here is my folder srp pixels. Now open the code editor. I hope you have installed the Visual Studio Code. Just drag and drop the folder here, and the project will be open. You can also run the project from the command line, but we will not be using it. We will be using the inbuilt terminal of VS Code. To open the terminal, press Ctrl plus tilde key. Tilde is the key below your escape key. Yeah. So first of all, check that we are in the right folder. ls command should show these all files. Now type npm start. Project will be running on localhost 3000. React app uses 3000 port number. So as you can see here, our React project is up and running. This everything, the logo of the React and the text. So where is this all coming from? Now let's understand one by one all the files. This is the README file. All the documentation is written here, scripts and everything. This is the main core file of the whole project. All the libraries installed and all the scripts that you have written will be mentioned in package.json file. As you can see here, the React DOM, and all the version of the particular libraries will be mentioned here. So whenever you share or you receive any project from someone of React, then they will not be including this node modules folder. You can install all the modules by just entering npm install, and it will check the package.json file and install all the required libraries. So then it is the git ignore to ignore this node modules folder and env files and all that. This is the source src folder, which contains all the main files of the project. This is the public folder. It contains all the index.html and other files which are exported from the src folder. The code part written in the src folder is exported to the public folder in index.html file, and it is rendered onto the browser and out to the user. So as you can see here, there is one div tag whose id is root. this route is called by index.js file. As you can see here, the rendering is being done and we are getting the id route by get element by id method. This is app.css, app.js, css file for the component. App.js is one component which we have seen here. This whole one is a component app.js which includes the logo of the React. Yeah, so let's understand this app.js file here. So, let me clear everything and we will write the code from scratch. So first of all, we need to import React from the React library. So just import React from React. Then we'll be importing the logo from logo.svg. Then we'll be importing the CSS file provided by React, app.css. We'll be writing import.css. Yeah. So that was it. I see. Okay. So now we'll be creating a functional based component. We'll go through class based components in the further videos in the playlist. But right now we'll be creating a function based component. So we can also create a arrow function, but we'll be not creating it right now. Function app, it is not a rule, but you should keep the function name same as the file name. So we are keeping here the app and we have to return element. First of all, let's export app function. Every React function must return one element. So you cannot return a blank. So you have to return any one element. So here will be so we have written some text in the h1 tag, and by now refreshing, yeah. So as you can see here, our h1 tag text is displayed here. Now let's include one another tag h2. But as you can see here, whenever we include h2 tag one another element, then we are getting some errors. Let me save it and see. As you can see here, adjacent JSX elements must be wrapped in an enclosing tag. What does this mean? This simply means we are writing JSX and React component can only return one element, so one whole element. So we can return multiple elements, but we have to wrap all that elements into one single tag. So here if we are writing, yeah, so we have to enclose all these tags into one another tag, but we are here we are using div tag to enclose all the tags. As you can see here, the error is gone. So the simple rule is React functions can only return one single element. You can use multiple elements, but you have to wrap all that elements into one single element. As we have done here, we have enclosed h1 and h2 in div tag. So now it is working. So let's see that. As you can see here, both h1 and h2 tags are rendered here. So that was all guys for the installation. I hope you have gained something from it. So get subscribed to the channel and press the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. If you have any suggestions, kindly mention it in the comment box down below. And do share it within your social media and do tag me. My social media handles are linked down below. See you guys in the next one.